and gentlemen, welcome to episode 27 of the RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic playthrough. Also, the final level in the Rubik group, Jolly Jungle, which is actually going to be our highest guest rating that we need to obtain at 1600 in any of the scenarios so far. But also, we have till year 4. But also, we don't have anything to begin with. This park is just going to begin complete scratch. So what I'm going to do a bit this episode is I'm going to try my best to give some advice and some small tips and tricks that maybe you can do in your own scenario play, whenever, especially starting from basically nothing, in order to get as many guests as possible. So before we begin, the very first thing I want to do is check any pathways that might be built in the park already. Check how long they are. If you have a park where this path was going around like the entire park up to this like weird statue of bones over here, you want to like instantly shrink that down. At the moment, this path is kind of fine. You know, I can work around this and the guests can happily come all the way to the end here. So what we need to do now is to actually just build around this area without putting too many rides down. Now, you might see I've already got an information kiosk actually enabled. If you've watched most of these videos so far, you'll probably see that I do always basically do the same thing at the start. But what we're going to do is we're going to be adding ourselves an information kiosk right at the beginning of the park. Immediately upon the entrance, charging $1 for the park map. And if you want to, you can charge $20 for the umbrellas. Entirely up to you. It's a strategy that I wouldn't really say I play the realism with this game, but I don't really want to play that way personally. It's nothing wrong with it at all, though. I think most people will always do it, but yeah, you can charge $20 for your umbrellas if you want. I'm basically got this information kiosk here, and I will just spice this up a bit here by re-adding these wooden posts around the side. They're the wrong color. Again, you don't have to do this part, but the information kiosk at the start is very important. As your park does expand, people will get lost. You want them having maps. And you can also build more than one information kiosk, which we'll come to later on in this park. Second thing we check for, food and drink stalls. Do we have them? Yes, yes, yes. And do we have toilets? Yes. As long as we've got all of that, we're good to start. Now, I always like to check what rides I've got, but it's always a decent idea to switch your funding to maximum immediately and go straight for the roller coasters, depending on what we've got. So we have 2 decent thrill rides, and we have 2 okay-ish gentle rides, and we have 1 decent roller coaster. Maybe 2 decent roller coasters. So right here, the wooden coaster is so overpowered that I could probably play a bit with that, but I want to get more coasters, so that's that setup. Now, as for staff members, I mean, we could start and immediately put down a staff member. I like to use the blueprints. The blueprints means the staff members will never step away from where they are, so I'm just going to throw him down here. And I'll throw another one down at the second half, and I'm probably going to end up expanding one of these as I make myself a ride, like, in the area. Now, my park's closed at the moment. I don't think there's anything wrong with me opening it, so let's open it. It's free to enter, so therefore we can actually charge specific prices for our rides. There's better formulas to use than the one I do, but I just like to use the same formula every single time. And we are going to put ourselves this nice pirate ship on top of the water. And we will build our little exit over to the side, over here. All this is just self-explanatory. You should be able to do all this yourself, except that's horrible. We'll do that. And then we'll bring the queue. It's probably a good idea to bring the queue kind of like next to the path, but not like immediately attached. Something like that would be good. And then we could test this out. We have 1 ride in the park, and it's near the back. And I'll tell you why I'm building this at the back. You're open. Pirate style. And if you want to, name it anything you want. Black Pearl. You can always just repeat names if you need to. Again, all that's self-explanatory. So now again, we've got the park here. We're in no rush at all at the start to get things done, so this is all good. But we do have ourselves 1 thrill ride at the back of the park. So what we're going to work on now, and although my terrain looks kind of horrible, is we're going to work on our first roller coaster. Now this one, you want to build something fairly small, fairly efficient, and will have decent stats. So I'm going to build a quick wooden now, and the way I'm going to design the beginning of this ride is something that you can actually basically build every single roller coaster to have, or every wooden you want. And it's an incredibly efficient design, in my opinion, for actually having decent stats. So I'll start roughly here. I'm going to have to build this backwards a touch, though, to work out where to begin. So I can see I've got quite a bit of space here. I'm going to build this up from 15 feet to 65 feet. 65, oh no, again, I've got London not owned by Park, so I need to find the right place to actually place it. At the moment, I am going to be building backwards. I think I need 80 feet, and I still need a bit more space, and I don't think I can buy any land in this park or any construction rights. No, I can't. So again, I also need this to come out the round here, and I've got a path that's in the way. So the way we can deal with this is now we can actually build our ride on this one here. And again, we're just going to build it backwards so I can get myself to 80 feet. I've basically maxed at 80 feet there. The ride's going underground immediately here. which means I actually don't know if I can build the design I want to do, because I don't have flat land. What do I have here? Yeah, okay, so take back what I said. I'm not actually going to build the ride I was going to, because I don't have flat land. But we do have a decent start with the wooden, and if that goes over there, that'd have been great. We'll fix that in a moment. Now, building roller coasters is something that basically you will just have to learn that skill as you play the game, really. Coaster building is the funnest thing in the game, so therefore you always want to try your best to learn how to build them, because if you learn how to build them, you will forever know how to build them. We throw a loop in here, and at this point, a wooden coaster is really good, but we don't want it to be too long, because we're only going to have 2 trains, because we're not going to bother with block breaks. We have 1, 2, 3 drops right now and 1 inversion. So if I actually took this back to the station right now, the stats of this ride would be pretty damn solid. So again, I always like to take my rides where I can through a loop. And if you don't know how to do that, whenever you drop a vertical loop, just do upwards, 2 small turns, and then just do that, and then just either drop a helix there or just go through with the big. Any of these will go through the loop. I just like to do like a helix just to get a bit more speed. And then I can do another helix over here. Bringing my ride back a bit. I might actually just extend out. If I do helix down there we go, right over the top. It's pretty nice. And then my entrance and exit roughly about there. And now I need to work on bringing my ride back. So unfortunately I can't, because this pathway is actually blocking my ride. So we need to delete the path. Nothing wrong with deleting path if it gets in the way. Always build your ride, more important. And the pathway we can fix afterwards, which I'm going to do right now actually. It's kind of hard to see in this park. Unfortunately, the path is actually really horrible I've got to work with. But I'm going to work from... Let's get rid of all these trees. If I just go down here, it will be able to get there. So we go down here. Delete that, delete that. Again, this is just a tip for this level I've got to work on right now. And then I would like to probably connect my pass before I finish the ride. And I just have to take it to there. And that means this piece here. One up, we'll fix that. And that's that readjusted. And I should, unless I'm a moron... I'm not a moron. I should be able to bring this back no problem now. So I'm at 30 feet, down to 15. However, I've got to be above a pathway that's 15. Means that my ride's going to probably end something like this. Building backwards is no problem. But then we can build backwards to there with the 30 feet. So, right here. Don't really think I need to end it yet. But maybe I can add some brakes into like 22. And then, oh, take the loan out. Loans are always good, by the way. Always take a loan out, especially at the start. We'll put a cap loan in this playthrough of this level. And then here, I'm just seeing if I can do what I want to do. I can't quite do it, but I do like the idea of this. So we can come back here now. And I can attach this here. And then we just go into the station like so. Add a couple more brakes. And again, because we have the interlocking loop here, we should... Articulated trains are always good. 6 miles an hour. Give it a go. And we'll get this followed, but with the going through the loop and the 5 inversions, this ride should have maybe high, very high, medium, but it should be very high, medium. Probably something like high into the 7s excitement. Very efficient designs of woodens, and this is built basically near the beginning of my park, and I'll show you roughly how to build the entrances of the ride. So I like as well that the max speed of the ride isn't even at the beginning. 42 miles an hour, maybe it was actually. But the ride itself's not really that amazing, it's just we need to have some fairly efficient stance. Could probably remove the brakes here. Don't think we need those. That part could be banked, but again, that part could be banked. But that's no problem at all. Fast forward that, get the stats. And there we go. Very high, medium. Good. That is our first ride. Now we have to build ourselves the queue. And the queue... To be a bit more precise on this playthrough, if I build my entrance here, then I can actually just take my queue... Oh, I don't have any money. Let me get the money out. Get the loan out, because the only thing I've got is a pirate ship. And I like to always bring my queues next to the station, because I think it does actually give it a slight increase in the bonuses. But we want to put this queue as close to the beginning as the park as possible, to a point where the guests can't actually miss it, which is there. Every guest now that enters the park is immediately going to try and go on this wooden coaster, which is good for us, because we're going to make a lot of money for it. Now, as we're going for 1,400 guests, I'm actually going to extend this queue very slightly. Something like that. It's always good to have big queues, because the more guests that are in queues, the less people that are actually out, and the less it's too crowded tiers that are going to connect. And then our exit connects perfectly there as well. And then we just test it again. Get our stats back. And when we get the stats back, charge them like $10 for that. No, general rule of thumb I like to do is just charge a tiny bit more the excitement rain. I started raining the second I did that, but we can charge like $12 for this because it's brand new, so we might as well charge. Plus all the guests have a load of money, so let's just charge $12.50 for it. They'll pay it all. Give me a Wild West style. I'm going to color this differently, and we'll go with... That's not bad. Mine Train Coaster should be good enough to... Yeah, these are good enough to work with, so let's get ourselves a couple of thrill rides now as well. Color scheme of the wooden... I mean, I don't mind that too bad. Might just leave the train be as well, that's not bad. And this should get me quite a bit of cash, but just to make us more advertising campaign for the particular ride. The wooden coaster. No need to do any other advertising right now. Leave that be. And that should hopefully print me quite a bit of money in the park. So, now we got our park basically done. We have our thrill ride that's at the back of the park. We don't want to put the coaster at the back of the park because it'll make us less money. For now, you want to always have the first coaster built near the entrance of the ride. And this is already making me 10 grand an hour with not even many guests in the park. So I'm just going to throw a quick advertisement out here for 2 months just to get a few extra people in the park as soon as I get 700. And that's that done. Going back to our employees we had earlier, we can add this guy, just to make sure that no one throws up. And we will throw in a mechanic as well. And I'll check this ride to be inspected every 10 minutes just to keep it open as long as possible. But yeah, wooden roller coaster one's making us 27k an hour. So let's call this... Forest... I think I used Forest Frolic in one of my earlier episodes, but we'll just leave that be. So now I've got a bit of this path to work with. Everything works nicely here, but we might as well add another ride in here at the moment. Being a thrill ride, we'll just go to Haunted House. And I guess I could put it near the entrance. Just change this to a pagoda right now. But basically, the park we've got right now, we're in May Year 1. We've got Black Pearl at the back. It's got quite a few people on it. We have a roller coaster at the beginning of the park that's going to make us enough money just to win this scenario without even having any problems whatsoever. That's important. As for our next ride, this is a Haunted House. I'm going to try and just find a place I can put it around here that's decent. And I think right near the entrance over here is not bad. If I can add the entrance and exit, which I believe that I can, no problem. So I'm going to add the entrance here and maybe the exit there. And again, you want to try and extend these parks so that we don't have too many people, like getting too crowded later on when it gets busier. It's particularly when we go for 1,400 guests. So right here, I might actually hit the ride. So let's go all the way back to here. Try it again. And then again, my queue to this is now up, connected to where the Forest Frolic is. And it's a little bit of a big queue for a haunted house. And I can do this as well. Not going to be as profitable, but it just gets more guests on the rides, which is always good. So there's the exit there. And we'll open ourselves what is known as the Monka Mansion. Now, this is getting a little crowded already over here, so I'm just going to delete that piece. I don't want it to be... It's too crowded here. Already with, like, nobody in the park. Monka Mansion. There we go. Right, let me slow down, explain everything that I've done so far again. Charge $3.50 for this. Halfway through this playthrough, this haunted house will be worth next to nothing. You could remove it. Or you can basically, well, keep it. 25k an hour for us Frolic is making me with 200 guests in the park. That's decent. Might as well pay for grand alone. So I did fire out some advertisements. The reason why the advertisements were done is they are always worth doing. I'm not liking this right now either. These people are really garbage at finding out where to go. Maybe there's a way the paths are working as well. Twist. Right, we'll build that one. But we put the advertisement out just to get some more guests into the park and onto the ride. All advertisements will pay for themselves every single time. They're very, very good. And you should always use them when you can. Like, always. The only time you shouldn't use them, in my opinion, is if you have a small park and it's busy and your most, like, common thoughts on the guests up here is it's too crowded here. Wait, did I charge the Black Pearl? No! I can charge $3 for that, man. These guys are getting cheap Black Pearl. So now we have two rides at the beginning. Don't want to keep this too busy, so now I want to move people out into the park and start extending the park immediately. Now, the Black Pearl's down here, so whereabouts do I want to do the twist? I probably want to build out towards the back of the park down here, but without going too far. So the twist, I don't think I'm going to find any flat land, unless that was flat land there. No, we're never really going to find any flat land, so we just put the twist down somewhere like that. And I'll place my entrance here, and I'll put my exit there. And again, what we're going to do here is build our entrance to the twist Wait, raise or lower line? Oh, I'll have like one of those weird quarter things. Down. Yeah, it's quite a horrible terrain to build on this one. But then maybe we can go down here. And put the entrance to the twist there. The exit to the twist there. And then instead of building over there, we're going to start extending our park over the river. Like so. Boom. And then again, as we get more guests in the park, less people will be crowded. And we want to start working immediately at this situation on what I call the figure eight. And the figure eight is so that people in the park don't walk all the way to the end of the park and have to then retrace their steps all the way back as the only way to get out. So what we want to do now is start working on where this pathway is here at the mansion, or somewhere around here, maybe at the back, is connect around here. And that's pretty simple, because I can immediately see that the best place to work with is probably just going to be around, well, past the haunted house. And I can actually build another ride around here, and we're going to build over the top of this. But we'll build this immediately, because there's nothing wrong with doing it. Kind of work out the best way to do it. If we do the exit to that ride here, let's just build up like so, just so I have an exit to the ride. I'm going to use a no entry sign just here, just that little extra bit there. And then this part of the ride I've got here, let's take it over the top. Probably don't need to build anything in the middle of the ride, but I want to build this pathway that I'm building here and connect it down to probably about here. Doesn't need to be anything pretty because it's buried inside the ride. I could make it go over the ride. Let's leave that gas into the abyss. Can I take it over the ride here? Oh, that's 20 feet and 20 feet. I can. See ya later, bro. Leave him be. There we go. Take it over. I'll get some excitement rating boost for that. And as you can see, I've actually already got this down, connected to here. Don't really want it to be doing too much, but that's fine. And then let's get another couple of handymen in. Get our blueprints over areas that it hasn't already. Let them cover the black pearl as well. And I'll get my fourth one here. And now, as you can see, I've got a nice figure eight in the park with a couple of rides in. And everything's looking good. Pay off $2,000 of the loan. Oh, at this point, let's just get more guests in the park with an advertising campaign. Speed the game up. Nope, no man didn't get up. 2100, please. And there we go. Leave that on, and that should pay for itself. I'm going to set Forest Frolic to have wait for full load. And my guests are hungry. Now, I've actually means I built my food stalls a bit late here, but we do already have them unlocked, so it's no problem at all. So when the guests are hungry, we want to try and find an area of the park where guests will be, but it's also not going to make it too crowded to be there. So right now, I see I can't really build any over here, so the best place for me to put food stalls, I think, would be one down here. And that's a hot dog stand, and then we build another burger one probably over here would be a decent idea. If the guests are hungry, what's going to happen normally? Oh, who just subscribed to me? If the guests are normally hungry, the best thing to do here, in my opinion, is to open both of the stores at the same time. Otherwise, I believe the guests will actually go and try and find the furthest one away because it opened first. So to do that, we just open up this part here. Shops and stalls, both are closed. We just set status, open all. Both are open. If this guest is hungry, if we opened up this hot dog stall first, he might start walking all the way over there and it gets crowded. So we split those. Same thing with the drinks now. Let's just whack a drink stall in. We'll have to add some bins in a moment, but we can just open the drink stall instantly, as there's not as many people that are craving drinks. And then again, we can put another one there. I think that is connected. Probably put more near the front as well if needed, but now we can add some toilets. Toilets, you want to add as many as possible. I normally just try to... I mean, the best way to do toilets is just to try and have... If you want to win the award, I actually researched this. The award is you need to have one toilet in the park for every 128 guests that you've got. And you also can't have the guests basically like... I just realized, have I connected all these paths off here? Launch freefall, that's pretty solid. Right. Let's get some more roller coasters now. Not bring up. Building toilets, aren't I? And I have $1,000, so toilet there. We got 4 toilets should be fine. Yeah. One right there is perfect. Okay. Now I just want to throw down a few benches for people that are eating. I mean, I'm trying to build it on the path, but it ain't letting me. Again, benches here for anyone that's buying a burger or drinks. The paths are a bit more weird here. And then we throw down some bins. If you don't have bins, the guests will litter 100%. And if every guest is littering, it will get pretty bad. Unless you have like 1 billion handymen. Bins, just chuck them down. Handymen will clear the bins whenever. Doesn't take too long to do either. Plus, you can put them on these diagonals. Okay, and that's a pretty solid park so far. So let's see how my guests are thinking. What are they all up to? Already got a park map is a good thing to see, and then everyone's there. So people need to go to the bathroom means, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting ourselves a golden toilet anytime soon. But I think what I'm also going to do here is add another information kiosk just there. In case any guest somehow comes deep in the park and doesn't buy a map, they can actually get one from here. And I'll sell a blue umbrella. Color of umbrellas means absolutely nothing. But this is the park so far. So this is a pretty solid beginning. Almost at the end of the first year here. We got ourselves a good foundation. So, launch freefall next. May as well add this. I might have started up here, actually. I don't have too many things. No, if I add this, I could actually dead end this and start preparing this to be the next part of my expansion. So let's take this up from 40 to 160. My entrance can go here, and my exit can go there. I'm actually going to put the exit... Oh, man, look, Fune's going off now. So, again, we want to always work on extending the park. If you don't extend the park, you might fail some of these parks, which, I mean, it's not exactly easy, 600 guests. But you might fail some of these because it's going to... All your guests are just going to get too crowded, and it's not what you want. And that's why, as well, with this exit I'm building, is probably a bad idea. Because it's going to build out into an area that I've already got. So we can connect that to there. And then this part here... Trying to work out a good way to do this. To be honest, not as many people are going on the wooden as I thought. I don't know where they're all going. Like, they're all coming in here. There's a lot going on, actually. It's going well. I guess we still only have 400 guests. But I'm actually going to add this bit here, but that might take away from my wooden and make it a bit weaker later on. But that's alright, because we'll fire off this launch freefall. Oh, I didn't check. That was absolutely pitiful. I think we'll do 51 should be fine for that height. Yep, perfect. Charge probably about $4.50 for this one, I think. Fast forward just to get the stats quicker, and you're open. Give that a techno style, 423. Yeah, we can charge 450, no problem for that. Once again, slow down. Every time we expand, we need to have more staff members, so I have 3 of those there. I could also maybe add food and drink over here. But let's just add down number 5, and this guy can just basically take control of all of that. And we'll expand him a bit later on as well when necessary. Pay for G in the loan. Don't think there's much I've got to do right now. I could do an advertising campaign for that ride, though, so let's do it just for a couple months. 3 months for 600. Sounds good. Again, they always pay for themselves. They're always worth doing. Unless you put them on rides that don't really cost a lot to go on. Wait, I just realized I have jungle entrance to this theme park. Launched free fall. I don't know. What do you find in the... I don't know. I'll leave it be. How's the park doing? So again, August year 1, no need to worry. Nothing's really going to happen until year 2, but we should beat the whole scenario by the end of year 2, I'd say. But then obviously I've got 2 more years to go, so there's no rushing on any of this. Just want to make sure all the guests are happy. So people are hungry. 19 people are hungry. Launch free falls good value. I'll be checking up. I'm actually going to add another food and drink stall in that case, just to this area. As this area, when it expands, will be pretty good. But I shouldn't have my guests hungry at this point. I mean, I'm trying to put this on a path. Build. Alrighty, so there you go. So far, again, the steps are, you get this first coaster in that should make you the money. It's still making me 22k an hour. Mini suspended. We're not going to make that because it's garbage. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 rides. Got the twist over here. 4 rides. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1? I'm an idiot right now. 1, 2, 4 rides and 1 roller coaster. Correct. That is what we want. And the coaster makes us the big money. So now what we need to work on is looking forward to making our next roller coaster. This one doesn't need to be as good, but it's always just good to have it. I kind of want to build these splash boats as well, to be honest. The only thing I don't like about this park is it's just so hard to build on the terrain. It's horrible. So maybe the next coaster we're going to build is going to be a Virginia reel. And this one, we don't have to have the highest stats. We want to just try and get something quite small. The reason why is because the Virginia reel is absolutely trash for making money. Because, basically, it only has, like, 1 guest per car. And anything that has 1 guest per car is really not going to have much money coming into it. So let's build this ride. Advertising campaign's finished. I don't think I want to build the station huge yet, but we'll work on the ride first of all. I'm just going to build out in this little area that I've got over here. And just build something a little weird. Let's go with... Wait, did I even use a chain lift there? I don't think I did. I think I just built that straight up. So I don't normally like doing 2 chain lifts. I would normally say avoid using 2 chain lifts in any ride is one of the best ways to learn how to make any coaster. But for this one here, because we don't really have too much space, I will just chuck it in because it's not going to be the biggest ride. Again, just firing this. Oh, wait. I built that wrong, haven't I? Let's go up there, turn up there, over the top. 45 from 50 ain't even going to make any of this, so we have to go down instead. Let's go underground. Oh, I'm not really a fan of the design, actually. Yeah, I'll take this one up. Take that out, take it down below. I'm at 25 here, which means I can't go over my station, but I can go next to it. And I need to do that. Yep, there we go. And then we're next to the station. Our entrance exit will go on the other side. And I don't have a clue the speed we're going to be running at right now. Again, we'll just whack the entrance and exit down there. I'll explain the entrance and exit in a moment for a Virginia reel of how you'd probably want to do it. And let's just turn, drop there, turn, forward 1, drop there. And then we can extend our station there, just a few pieces. So entrance and exit you want at the start of the station, because most of the time, whenever 9 cars come in, what's going to happen is the guests are going to get on and off the ride, and they're going to be near the front of the station. Quick test of that. We're going for about high, 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 I would say would be good. I'm going to build my other station slightly, or the exit slightly differently to this one. So it's not the best design station-wise here, because I've actually put it in quite compact. But I should be able to just build this back, and then I need to take down 2 of here. I just realized I didn't actually spectate the ride going. What have I got here? Flatten that, and that's good. Right, high, high, high. Yep, absolutely beautiful. Got it. And then this ride, we can just, I guess, instantly attach there. It's not much of an expansion, but it's still fine. We'll open this up, chuck on a rock style, and we'll charge $5.30 for this ride. Good rule of thumb if you want to play a good how much to charge for the rides. The way I like to do it is normally just take the excitement rating and just round it up. That's about a decent price where you should never have to change it for the entire park. So example with Forest Frolic, I'm actually charging $12.50 for a 791. Eventually people won't really want to pay that price anymore, but we will come to that when needed. Normally if you open a new ride you can charge a lot of money for it, so just mess around with it, but that's just the general rule. And that's basically a good way to say that. That's the minimum you could charge for it with almost anything. So we leave this bit. It's not going to make us much more than 2k per hour, that one, but it just adds another ride into our park. So what we're going to do here is put an advertising campaign for the park, whack it on for 6 weeks. And again, going back to our figure 8 that I was mentioning, this is our figure 8, but this is obviously a 4. So the next part is we extend out from here, and we build our park probably over here, bringing it back down to here, and then we have a nice figure 8 with this park going through the center, and that is good. Right, launch free falls ended. We're in debt, but let's make some money quickly. I also think my Forest Frolic is not doing anywhere near as good as it should do, and I'm not too sure why, because I've positioned it very nicely for people to go on it. So I'm actually going to put an advertisement on that for 5 weeks. Again, that will pay for itself, so that is all fine. And let's whack in some information kiosk. Probably here. And we'll throw down some more toilets as well. See if we get our golden toilet on this one. See, the Virginia Reel has a full queue. And the reason for that, it's just because you're going to get 4 guests on each one. How much is it even making? With a full queue, it makes me 6k, so it's not bad. Jungle Tumble. So at this point, we now have the big ride at the start. We got this one. I probably want to build another couple of coasters that are probably like high, 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 or high, medium, low, high, high, medium. And then we want to start working on what I would call the King Coaster, which is something where we want to go for like... Wooden roller coasters almost always have the stats to be one, but I want something that's like maybe 8.5 on the excitement. So we do want to be unlocking roller coasters now for a while. And I'm actually going to do free rides on... Throw people on the Monk Mansion for free, and we get some food and drink. You have free hot dogs. Right. Again, how much max loan do I have? Because there's no problem in pulling the whole thing out. 30,000. So I could honestly build something big if I get a nice coaster soon. But in the meantime, I don't really need to. I just need to work out where I'm actually going to be expanding the next part of the park. Which I think has to be... It's just going to have to be... Oh, let's get another mechanic in the park, actually. Forest Frolic broke down when I had an advertisement going for it, which kind of sucks. I think this is probably the best area, so they go past all the rides. Yeah, I'd say this is where we expand. Let's go up here. And somewhere up there. I'm not going to expand yet because I don't really know what I'm going to do. Let's see what rides we've got, though. I've got all these. I don't have go-karts, but go-karts are garbage. I think I'm going to build this splash boats. I haven't built these in ages. So let's build some splash boats. I like the idea of dropping it, like, down into the river, like so. Oh, that's backwards. So if I flip that, where are we at? So I'm just going to place that here and just kind of build this ride a tiny bit backwards. Which is a bit weird. This is, again, I wouldn't really advise this, but how big do we want it? If we go from 60 feet and then just bring it down here, flat station platform. Station platform 35. Station platform 40 is what we're after. Load, always worth it. Take it up. And then let's remove some of these. I think boat rides normally have quite a bit, but again, this is just the ride. It's just going to go down, big splash into the turn straight away. Maybe take it up 2 and turn it. No, we'll go like that, and then we'll go 2 there, 3 there, and then if I turn it, I should just be able to go straight back up. And then we'll add another little drop at the end. So 2 drops on this thing. I did mention don't ever have more than 2 chain hills. But I think with a splash boat, you're not going to really have much of an option. I'm going to take this to 65. Just get that half. Throw that there. And then again, there's not really much point in me doing anything else. Entrance and exit there. 12 boats. It's a bit too many. Let's go with 9 boats. It will come out a bit, but the ride itself might be quite long because they're really, really slow. Yeah, you see how it's 1 mile an hour to go? This is why 2 chain hills is really bad. Particularly when I have such a giant one that comes next. But again, this should be like high, medium, low would be my guess. Might as well pay 2 grand low enough. No need to have that. Okay, I actually cleared that hill, which is nice. But then obviously it's just going to sniff up this one really slow. So in all honesty, yes, we can actually have more boats on this one. We can have 11 boats. And let me just fast forward that again. Wait, have I connected to boat 11? Boat 1. And just get the ratings. So I think as soon as this one's coming back into the station right now. Ooh, they're a little close. They are very close. I wonder why that happened. High, medium, low? Yes, sir. Okay, close that. And we get this most beautiful park in the country. Nice, that's good. I believe, I still need to research that, but I think that's guest generation. So I think if you ever win an award like that at the beginning of a month, you probably actually want to just blast out a advertisement straight away. As for the entrance to this one, I would like to keep it on this side of the park. So I'll put it somewhere like there. And then its exit actually connected straight away, which is perfect. And then this little part over here that I was working with, we can just bring this over the top. I can also build a ride in the center of here, which I'm going to probably work on, so let's keep the space. And then go back. 1 there, 2 up. It's not connecting because it's 30 feet? Oh, it was the right size, okay. And you, my friend, are open. Water style, charge 580, usual rule. Just round up. And we'll just call this, I don't know, whacking tsunami. Not really a jungle ride you get, but you can see why this would be something tsunami related. And let's fire that now. Yeah, again, I've got a little space here to put under the ride, and it's not going to be too cramped, so maybe we just whack in like a slide. Entrance there, exit there. And again, we have to, this is not a figure eight at the moment, it is a one-way, but we will come around to fixing it all to be what it needs to be in a bit. So the slide, if we take the slide over to here, I could connect the slide to a path that will be extended in the future. I can put something else over here later as well, which would be alright. So then we take this. And we take this all the way down into the ocean again. And now we're working on connecting our path again creating our figure eight, and then we just can sit back and relax. We're not going to get any, it's too crowded here anytime soon. We will connect this path next to the hot dog stall, though. Can I go 3 forward? I don't really want to go over there because it's quite a bit. Why can't I go this way? What was I hitting? Oh, it's up 5. Oh, maybe we just do this. Because I can just take this directly over the top. Bring this back down. Gargling a bit here with this path. And then we can just attach it to there. And that's basically the entire park connected nicely. Let's do that. And let's get the handyman to sort this area out. Because there might be a bit of puke. I ain't done it yet. You can do that area. And some up there. Did my slide break down? Or did I just never open it? I don't think I opened it. I think the slide can't break down now I think about it. Or the crooked house. The crooked house can't break down. Something like that. You're open, brother. Set that to 5. Summer style. And 160 will be fine. And again, we can put more food stalls over here. But maybe down... There we go. I like the idea of just putting them here. Food there. Drinks there. Toilets, again, we can have many, many, many toilets. So let's work out a good area for the toilet would be one there. And I'm actually going to put another toilet down here. And then all the toilets are fine at that point. So I think we're eligible for a golden toilet right now. These are getting pretty packed, actually. How much is it making me? 6K? That's not bad. Lay down roller coaster. I think I made a really bad one of those in my previous park. I wouldn't mind making a bit of a better one. Not thirsty. Too crowded here already. Not good. I'm going to try and work out where that is. And this guy can just do all of that. Any food stalls you put down? Chairs are always good. And I can't really see where I'm building at the moment, so I'm just trying to whack things down. And bins. I'll put some chairs up here in case anyone buys these hot dogs. I'm really struggling at building these pathways, though. Not pathways, these, like, things. Jungle tumbler broke down. I don't even know what that is. Let's add an extra handyman. 2 extra mechanics, actually. And I've got 8 handymen covering the entire park, I believe. We can check that by clicking this. And that looks like the entire park to me. If I've missed anywhere, we'll find out about it. Because we'll probably have a very disgusting path later. Advertisement-wise, particular ride. Here we go. Now the Forest Frolic's making me some money. Or is it? There's 85 people in the queue line. Did it break down? Yeah, 37K an hour this is making me now. If I fast forward for a bit and just go to bed, I can just pay off the loan in 2 seconds. Don't really think we have to do any other advertisements, but... Nah, I'll leave it be. I wouldn't mind making another beast of a coaster when I get a decent one. Oh, I got lay down. Let's build this. I'll build the lay down if I don't get a... Because I can't curve it. If I don't get like a vertical drop now. But it's either going to be a lay down or this next one that I get will be our next design. And then we might switch back to thoroughbreds. Bobsleigh. Lay down it is. Alrighty. Okay. $3,000. Do I want to pay the loan off first? No, I don't. Lay down coaster. Once again, we need to work out a good place to build this where we've got a lot of guests. While we're extending the park, if I build it anywhere near the back, it's not going to get that many guests. So maybe we hold out and wait and see if we get something really good. That'll make me more money than a lay down. And we actually build it through this little mountain around here because I could connect my entrance to like there and it would get a lot of guests. Lay down coaster-wise, I kind of want to go with like a quite unique design and maybe... There's no real ride over here, so I kind of want to do something unique. Let's build... something like that. If I go back, can I... Is that right in front of the flume ride? Yeah, so I can't do that. No. Yeah, I want to go for like a bit of a unique design with this one. I'm going to do an inline twist here. And then take this in... Oh, I can't do chain lift on this ride. Oh man, that ruined everything. Alright. Entrance and exit's just going to chill over here. I'm going to build a big one for this. It's going to be quite good. And I'm going to build the entrance and exit to connect here because there's no ride there. And this is going to be Not the most efficient design. What do we have to... I would like a double on this one. A double, I mean, is... If I can... Can I twist? Yeah, that is a double. And that's perfect start. And then we'll go like this. And then if this... Right, just, no, it's not going to get in the way. That's good. Go to here. And then we can add a half loop. And now we're in the flying aspects. And I can make it fly over all the top of these rides here, which I think will be quite fun to design. Whoa! I could give it a shitload of speed here, actually. I think that would wreck its G-forces, though. I can't curve these stupid ones. It's really annoying. Let's keep it flying for now. The ride has to end up over here, so I do need to be a little careful with how it's designed. It should make all of this no problem. Am I going to hit the ride there, though? Unless I could do that. Just one too long. Good idea. Maybe we just drop. Take it underground, maybe. Inline twist. Do I have helixes on this? Nope. Now that puts it right next to the other one. So we do this. We're next to it, but I should be able to, like, take it through everything and then bring it around to the start where I was before. And I will dig the land out for this. So I'm not actually a huge fan of the design already, but I'm not trying to, like, really build something compact here. I'm trying to build it around the park. Speed-wise is quite a bit, though. And I don't have loops. So if we do something like this into a half loop. Corkscrew to the left, solid. It should make all of that. And then we can make it go over all of this stuff. Spiral slide in the way. Alright, let's go up one. Man, that slide is just taking up so much space. Down large. Oh, I would have loved that down large there. We'll probably do it down small though, maybe. Yep, that's fine. Can I take it underneath? Not quite. It's a very weird ending here, and it's cost me a fortune to do that, but I've kind of got what I need here. There you go. I'll just bring it back down to the start. Right, I'm curious to see the stats of that. 3 trains of 6, 1 circuit. Should make everything no problem, but it doesn't really have as many inversions as I want. It's like worming it over here, because I'll change the color scheme. And it should get quite a bit of excitement rate and bonuses by, like, touching so many different rides here. Advertising campaign. I'm going to work this out for 6 weeks. Oh, let's slow down. Really nice reset of speed there. You'll hit this corkscrew quite slow. And then it's just helixing down here. It's going to have a lot of speed, actually. I might not end it where it is. It's going to be like over 40 miles an hour. Just feels wasted. This is what I get. High, very high, high. If I add everything else, I should get very high, high. So I'll leave that be. I don't really need to extend that, actually. It's fine. Okay, entrance-wise. Told you roughly where I wanted to put it. Do I want to extend my entrance and make it even bigger, though? With 1,600 guests in the park? Yes. So here's a quick way. Again, should boost excitement rating. Take it over here. There'll be an exit there. And if we take this down here, it's now going to be basically next to the exit, connecting right there. And my exit path is literally just all the way straight forward to there. 1,000 guests. I'll put a no entry sign there. Would probably be maybe alright. Right, I'm going to have to test that again. No, it's open. Open that straight away. Didn't get any photo on that one, but it's all good. And we can charge ourselves. Again, we'll just go on the general rule, but I'll just do $8 for this, might as well. And we'll go an advertising campaign for a particular ride. Lay down coaster 1. 1,200 I need. Do that. And everything should be fine at the moment. And this one, we'll change the color scheme. I kind of want to go a bit more on the green side of things. Ooh, green and gold, maybe? Green and black. I like green and brown. Triple brown. A bit... Nah, I like the green. It kind of blends in a bit. I think green and black was a pretty... I think you always get solid if you just go with something like that. And then maybe we can go with like a green train. Or a brown train, even. There we go. I don't know. Monkey swinger. Something like that. Monkey swinging. Alright, it's not bad. Kind of going with that name because it's just kind of going over the top of everything as if you're in the trees, let's say. Right, this was going to need a lot of benches. If I can get them. Nope, I'm going to have to find a guide of how to get those benches on easily every time. Handyman, you are basically just going to do that because there's going to probably be a lot of puke in either of those directions. So we'll leave that be. 1G off the loan. Change this to jungle. And leave all that be. How are my guests doing right now? Running out of cash. Nothing I can really do about that. The park's slowly coming up. We're in May year 2 right now, and I wouldn't really say we're in any level of panic. We'll have one dude that can just roam everywhere. 2 dudes that can roam everywhere. Another grand off the loan. Advertisements are running. And that's my park at the moment. It's looking all right. So I'd say this area is pretty solidly done. So now what I want to start doing is extending out here with another one. Heartline Twister. Just gonna have to build it because it's just the biggest pile of gargle, that ride. It's so bad. I do probably need to get some more thrill rides, so we'll split the 2 there. I can't really go wrong with either at the moment. Right, so no one's on the Monkey Mansion now, so we have to turn the price down to... Let's do $1.50. Wait, I don't have a merry-go-round on this park. Just realized that. 8 people in the queue. Are they paying it? Let me check my guess. The profit of the rides. Just the Monkey Mansion, not doing well. Forest Frolic, though, printing again. This ride that we built at the start, 37k an hour by year 2 as well, which is beautiful. It's probably made me a ton. So where do we extend next? The next extension is going to just be like a big round thing here. And unfortunately, there's no real good land to build any rides. So we'll just sit back and chill, but I'm happy with what we've got at the moment. I'm trying to work out all my guests. I have 1,000 guests in the park, but half my queues are empty. Are they all just queuing for the boat ride? 17,000 that's making me. Wow, I need to build those more often. That's really good. Tsunami, man. I'm happy. Yeah, just fast forward for now. Nothing really to do. Let's do free rides on... whack up on Tsunami, might as well. And free food can be burgers. Enjoy. And let's just pay off a bit of the loan. We'll take the loan back out in a moment when we build another ride, but I want to wait for one that I'm actually really want to build. What do we get? Thrill ride. Good. Whatever that is, we'll build it and we'll expand with that. And then the next ride I build will probably be a mine train, maybe? Yeah, we'll work it up. Wait, how many roller coasters I've got are all high. So I wouldn't mind building a little roller coaster. It's like a little medium thing somewhere. Yeah, listen to all that money rolling. Thank you. Forest Frolic is losing its queue. Probably because I've opened up the new ride, which is doing well. So Monkey Swing is doing well. Roto Drop, fantastic. Let's do it. So again, let's just build this out into the depths and then build to it. Not really anywhere good to put it, so let's just go with like here or something. And we'll go Roto Drop 125 from 15, so it's a bit over 100 feet. Entrance there, exit here. That's it, my entrance. One flat there. The reason why the flat is because I'm going to need that to connect other things too. And the location I've actually done this exit is terrible. But I guess I could connect it into just another figure eight. This is where I should have expanded from over there and then build all the way around. But this could kind of connect through the center. So it's not too bad, but if I was going to change it, I've just lost my chance. I'm going to take this all the way to the top of the hill. And yeah, I can connect this to there and then take this 40 down to there. And this is where I kind of wanted to build from to there. But all this path is just rubbish. No one's going to find these rides anyway. They're just 2 at the back. So we'll just test the ride and get it going. Roto Drop. $6. I know who's going to actually go on this one. Call this Hopper. Toad Hopper. Green. What is full green? Maybe this is green, actually. Green and black. Whoa. Where'd all this money come from, bro? Holy shit. I literally wasn't paying attention, and now I have 10k. Let's build a ride. Advertising campaign for Toad Hopper. Whack 'em all in. Have a free food or drink. Have some drinks there, brothers. And free rides on Spiral Slide 1. Expand the park. You can be a jungle entrance. And as you can see right now, you see how busy this path is just already? It's because when the guests come to it, there's only one way to go afterwards. So I'm going to expand immediately. Even though there's no expansion yet, I'm just going to build this over here. Connect that there, like that. And then over here as well, maybe I go from... It would just be here, I might as well. 4 forward maybe, and just all the way up to 40, and then connect that as well there. That's done, that's all connected. Gonna need a few handymen for this. You can do just that. Maybe that little extra bit as well. Let's get him. And then the dude I just dropped down 13, you can do all of this. And then I'll get... Yo! You can do that. Believe that's everything. Let's whack down some mechanics. And now that I've built this area, we need some more food stalls up at the back would be good. Can't go wrong with a burger stall there. Drink stall. And then we can extend our toilets as well. Get a little more of these toilets in the area. One there. Can you stop throwing up? Guys are like, oh, I'm going to join this park and I'm going to throw up somewhere. Have I ever thrown up at a theme park? No, I actually have never thrown up at a theme park before. But I've been on Enterprise at, what's the park called? Alton Towers. I actually don't know if... Hey, most beautiful park award. Good, we won that one again. Advertisements would be good. We've got loads of guesser. I went on Enterprise, Alton Towers, and it made me very nauseous. I wasn't actually ill, but I was very nauseous. I don't go on any spinning rides anymore. Alright, this is looking good. Might put us... About 8 grand to build a ride. Question is, what ride? Let's get these throw rides off. I don't need any more of these. See if I pick up anything good like a vertical drop. I don't think I've built one in a while. I want to build something compact. It's been a while. I just spend a while on this park, considering I'm trying to give some tips for most of what I've done. I don't think there's anything else I need to answer. Toilets are just to try and win the award, I guess. Right, what are we getting? Don't be a throw ride. Ugh, another throw ride? Alright, 3D cinema. Can keep expanding at least. Just nowhere good to really put it. There's no ride entrance around here though, so the best place to put it would be like, yeah, I like that flat for a coaster, so let's put it like down here or something maybe, or here. I could lower the land here and just put it there. Although I've kind of... Oh, no, we're good. Down in there. And then entrance can go... Don't really think I have anything on this side. So we'll go over here. Connect it there. Hey, elite guests. And this can be... Let's do... I'll do mouse tails. I don't think I've got many, like, low-level rides in the park. Open that. I think it's like 350 or something. Call it 350. My other rides might have... Nope, this is good. Everyone's still going on all this stuff. Motion simulator. Yeah, where are my roller coasters? I got so much money. Mouse tails. Alright, let's check out how everything's doing. Right, profit, sort. Everything's good. Forest Frolics winning. Tsunami. Tsunami's making me 20k an hour. This is honestly, in my opinion, very, very underrated as a ride. It's tiny. Like, it literally just goes up, drops a big one, then goes up and drops again, back to the start, and that's the whole ride. And not even a steep, that's the half. Advertising campaign for the part finish. 6 weeks again on that. Advertising campaign for a particular ride. Let's whack them on... Forest Frolic doesn't have a full queue, so we'll throw them on that. Don't know if there's a thing in this ride where if you do an advertisement for a ride that's been in the park for like a year, no one goes on it. Right, give me some more roller coasters, though. So I've got this motion simulator. Perfect places down here. Motorbike races. I think I'd rather die than build that ride. It's going to be that garbage. Motorbike races. Bro, no one in the game has ever built motorbike races at any point. Unless I built one in a previous episode. It's basically just the same as a steeplechase as far as I'm aware. Non-trash one. All right, let's build over the top of this queue so we get some bonuses. Entrance-wise, just going to have to kind of connect to where that exit actually connected to. Take that down. And then, can I fit there? Just misses. Not really another option unless I no, even that I can't remove. So let's just go... Let's do flats. Like so. And then... No, that's exactly the same, isn't it? I need to go down. So there. And then now that can go down. And we're good. I actually didn't need to go down the back. Right. Motion simulator can be thrill riders on this one. Test that. Speed the game up to get the rating. Add that on. Rock style. 330, 340 even. Yeah, damn right, all those good values just disappeared. And then this could have a space entrance or something. Right, how'd the guest doing? I'm on 999 park rating, 1450. Park's been smashed. 24 people need to go to the bathroom. I'm not happy. Where are you? Oh, I just got a Giga coaster. Holy shit, I'm building a beast of those. It's been ages since I built one of those. How people need in the toilet here, bro? I've got loads of restrooms. My golden toilet award. More toilets. Millions of toilets. Every park from now on, bro, I just want my golden toilet. I don't know how anyone in this park needs a toilet. I literally have toilets every 5 squares. There's like 2 next to each other. Nah, there's no way anyone needs a toilet. Anyone needs a toilet, they're going in the... How the hell? Going for 12. I'm good with them. Unless I put a... Heading for restroom 12. In restroom 12. I think so that one's causing people a problem. I'm going to remove it. Yeah, he's not happy anymore. Put 12 there. I don't know why that was confusing people. Must be the way the guys work or something. They're up here and move all the way and it's just not there anymore. Right, 33,000 and a Giga coaster. Let's build. Now, I kind of want to build a compact ride, but I think with how much jungle space I've got, maybe... I want to build an absolute mammoth ride, but I just don't want to build it when I have all these stupid land to raise and drop and all that stuff. Or I can just build an absolute behemoth one and take it around everywhere. You know, I don't really know. All I know is that the entrance to the ride, I'm going to build under the ground slightly by digging out this bit. Here is where it will be entranced. That might not actually be low enough there. I might have to lower it one more. If I do, I might just delete the path because it's going to make me angry. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. Let's just build this all the way and I'm just going to take it straight up. Alright. So, Giga Coaster. One of the best coasters in the game. I don't think it's possible to build one with bad stats. So let's go for some pretty decent speed. I haven't built any fast ones in ages. So let's go with 200 feet. Wait. Isn't a Giga Coaster meant to be 300 feet tall? I don't know if I want to build a 300-foot one. How do we build this? I mean, I could and just have it have insane amounts of speed. Let's do it. Cable lift though. Alright, bro. Alright, I have an absolute... It just looks so ugly when it's this size, you know. Like, look at it, bro. I just whack it all the way down and then we'll just drop this. And again, because I'm building over so much land, this shouldn't give it extreme ratings. That might, actually, that bit there. Because again, I just think the speed of the ride is going to be so insanely fast. Oh, that just goes over the top perfectly there. And I want that because we'll get loads of bonuses. The worst food in the country! No! I spent so hard on the last one trying to get myself There's no one even's hungry, bro. I just got my burger in the bin. Oh, I'm upset, bro. My burger. Right. Oh, can I take this through this loop? I'm gonna try. What height do I need? Oh, wait, I'm miles. My ride is, like, absolutely ridiculous. I just went around the loop. How much money do I have? 21k. I already spent, like, 30k on this ride. Shit. I'm not fast it's going right now. This actually might be extreme now I think about it. Because all my hills are so small. I'm just trying to, like, touch it to every single ride in the park. Am I right on top? I think I am. Let's go to 80 feet. See, I just don't know how fast I'm going right now. Like, I've gone 300 feet and it's just going to rocket over these hills so fast. Maybe we should look into putting a brake section. No, the brake section, I'll just drop it, like, too much. So... Can I get it underneath? I think 55 will just work around all this. Maybe I can take it over there. Nice. Again, it should make that no problem. Right, what have I got so far? So I have a massive Giga coaster going all over the park. I'm just going to quickly take this back because I just have a feeling it honestly might be extreme. Purely from the fact that the G-forces when it's hitting some of these hills is going to be crazy. Plus, it's like going at 100 miles an hour, so... Massive brake section. I got to put a big brake section in there just to make sure I don't get a... ultra extreme rating just on the actual ride itself. That should be that. Wait, is it? No, that one. What am I trying to build to here? Hat store. Wait, I got all the roller coasters? Right, thrill rides and advertising camera in the park. I was leaving it on for 6 weeks. It's always worth it. Can't really see what I'm building to here. 25. It's around 25. I think I'm one. Yeah, it is 25. So I do that, and then I'm still not. No, it's still not even 25. Come on, game! I just want to make it to the station and see if it's gonna be extreme already. No! Wait, it's got to be that. Down one. So yeah, Giga Coast is one of these where block breaks are really good. So let's go with 3 trains of 6. Entrance not built, that's fine. Oh, I want these right at the start every time. Please don't say it's going to hit above. Thank you, humble. Right, let's go. Okay, let's see what we get. 93 miles an hour is my guess. Oh, shit, 96. And you see the speed of it now? Like, look how fast it's going over all these. This is why I'm worried the G-forces are going to get absolutely rinsed. Other than that, the average speed of the ride is going to be so good that it starts to be fantastic. That's just a decent reset there to the 40s. But let's just see the stats of that for a Giga Coaster. If that's not extreme already, then we're good. Right. Oh, my freaking Christ. 9.76. All right, we're going to get an extreme rating here. This is why the Giga Coasters are good, because I just did all of what I just did there, and I'm still going to keep building. So this should, because again, I'm touching all the rides in the park, so the rating's boom. And then it touches all the trees as well, so this is going to be probably the best rated ride we have in the whole park. It's just deciding what I want to do now. I like the idea of going... Oh, it's so beautiful. Wait, is it beautiful? It goes right underneath this toilet. It literally goes under the toilet. Coaster's now called Toilet Plunger, bro. Oh, no, I need to build my queues. I guess there's nothing wrong with me just doing a massive straight path. Yeah, the ride's going so quick. We can build over the top. What did I drop from? 115. I still had a bit of speed. That should be right next to this. That's good. So I might do that helix if I can't take this out. No, I can. Where am I at here? Speed-wise, it should start coming... Oh my god. I'm gonna go forward one before I build this. Let's go around this wooden again. Oh, I think I'm right at the edge of the park exit, though. I don't think I can build this. This part won't work. It would have to be there. Unless I go... that. And a small might hit me some G-forces, unfortunately. Go over the top of the wooden again, down here. Alright, that's touched the wooden so many times that, again, the excitement rating boosts again. Mate, we're back at the loop. Can I take it through the loop? No, I can't. I know how to do it. It's, Wait, could I do that with a helix down? Hold on. I think I need to be down 1 for the loop. Or 2 down for the loop. So if I'm at 40, it's going through at 45. I need to be at 55. 55 is a small. Can I actually take it through the loop? I don't know if I can. No. If it won't go through it... Wait, maybe one more forward. No. Because it's going through the other part of the loop at 45 with the helix down. So I'd need to be at 55 minimum. I can't be at 50 here. It won't let me. Wait, it will? I'm honestly trying to work out how I just did that. 45? 50? Like, that's literally just... I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take it. Right, now we're back over here. Keep building. Keep building. Oh, please, please. No! Maybe I can drop 1 and do that? Now I'm going to hit the path. Oh, no, we're going to just get it. That's nice. This ride's going to be super inefficient, by the way. I'm just kind of building it for stats at this rate. This could be so close to... I don't know what my intensity rating actually was, but... It's a bit of a beast. I'm not really tracking my park, though. April year 3. I've got year 4. Park rating's going down. I haven't built any rides in like a whole year. Monkey swinger in the way. Oh, mate. This is working so nice. 50 feet here. Oh, it's... No, it's not even inverted. Alright, now where's the end to the ride? It's over there. 10 feet. If I could have hit that diagonal right underneath, that would have been so nice. I guess we could just whack a brake section here, maybe. I don't think it's going too quick anymore anyway, so just do 22. Motion simulator's fine, so I'll just take it 1 forward. Again, if it's going too fast at any point, we could just make the train smaller. But that's that. Holy Jesus, I'm extremely curious to the stats. It could be ultra extreme now. But let's give this a go. This is probably, if it's not extreme, going to be the best stats I've built by a crazy amount. So let's have a little gander. There's a couple of moments I think that I can fix it anyway. Because of how long it was before. I don't know what its intensity was. I didn't actually check. I just noticed that it had a decent reset. All these curves don't actually add G-forces. Yeah, you see, it's a nice speed reset there. And now it's not going too fast anymore for all of this part. So the G-forces are all completely normal here. And then I think I have a small turn there at 40 that might push it slightly. But that'll be on the lateral Gs, though. Okay. So that's good. Because now I understand where my ride stands speed-wise. And it would make the rest of it. It only just didn't make this very last hill. And I really like how I built this hill. But we can build from here to that. 75 to 80. Let's go with 80 there. We'll do a double up. And I probably won't need to bank that curve, actually. So we can have it looking like this. And that's where block brakes could go if I wanted to have block brakes to begin the ride. But there's no block brakes we can add at any point because the rides are too long. Right, let's go again. Okay, play. Let's watch from a different angle. Let's go from this angle. So I know all this is fine because I tested this before. All the way up to here. Now, boom, 9.6 excitement. And I like the speed resets. I don't think we're going to hit any bad G-forces for the rest of it. Sorry if I'm slightly in the way, but we did see this before. I'm going to hold on that one. And yeah, you see how its speed now goes quite bad. We get through that loop. And then boom, resets here. 20 miles an hour. And the rest of the ride, I know we'll make it. Oh, will it? Yeah, I'm on 6 carts, but it will still make it. Oh, I'm excited. What's it gonna be? Will it be ultra extreme? If it's ultra extreme, I have no idea how to fix it. It's just like, will this be ultra extreme excitement? I don't know. Oh, I have to do this at one. I know, they didn't even change. They're exactly the same. I'm not sure the excitement rating to beat, but I think it's like 10.45 maybe. It's still testing. It's still testing. I've got some excitement rating boost. Hey! 11.14. I could probably get that ultra extreme excitement if I tried, but I'd have to use a couple of cheese strategies to do it. Luckily, I've got a few here immediately here, actually, because this path goes over the top. That will actually boost its excitement a bit. And then if we go over the top of its actual queue, I also have its exit coming right over the top of the ride. And if I add that to there, I then need to work out what I'm doing with this queue. Because in all honesty, this ride is going to have a very big queue. Let's take this back over the top. 11.14 though, man. Big Giga coaster. Huge Giga coaster. I don't know where I said I was going to attach it to be honest, but I'm going to attach it to down here if I can get it. Yeah, that's the beauty of the Giga coaster though. You just freaking blast it at max speed and everyone will go on it still. 10.28 extreme. Boom, you're open. Rock style 3. Log flume. Pathetic. I can charge $20 for this. I don't know if anyone can really afford it though, but let's just charge the full 20. The queue's gonna fill up anyway immediately. With an excitement rating that insanely high. Damn. Let's just give that... Oh, here we go. Usual rule. Roman fanfare. Very important. Advertising campaign for a particular ride. Giga Coaster 1. And then what's happening here? If I wait a bit, how many people is going to be heading for it? Because no one can really afford it when it costs $20. Yeah, look at this. Heading for Giga Coaster 1. 71 people. My ratings might get destroyed, but what we're going to do... I wonder how many people say they can't even afford it, actually. Looking for mouse tails for ages. We're freaking good off it, though. Alright. That stays there. $20 to go on this ride, and everyone's going to pay it as well. It's going to have a full queue, bro. Wait, the ride wasn't even that long, though. It's less than 2 minutes long. It's just that fast. The reason why this has such a high excitement rating is its average speed is higher than most. If I go to any coaster, the average speed will be like 20 at best. 16 for that one. 10. 21. Average speed 3. But yeah, that's why that's booming. But also, there's so many things I did while building this ride that made that have, like, its ratings that it did. Most of which was intersecting it with other roller coasters. It boosts it massively. If I was to copy and paste this ride and whack it into the actual ride editor, it'd probably be something like 9.4 excitement. I'm not sure what Ultra Extreme is. I want to say it's 12.8. 12.8, it's very hard to get that, but I will build an Ultra Extreme coaster at some point during the series. Just not right now. Right, this one's going to be called... Oh, what is it called? Silverback Gorilla? Oh, please say I got that right. I'll be so happy. It's definitely the ride. See, that is the name of an Ultra Extreme roller coaster, and no one can tell me different. First of all, the color of the ride is horrendous. Also horrendous. I think black supports as a go-to, and then it blends in over the top. And then if it's a Silverback Gorilla, let's have like a white train or silver train or something. Full white, full gray, full gray. Yeah, that's beautiful. I need to tweet that one later on. Let me show you a quick trick that you can do, though. It's a little cheese strategy. This is called the synchronized stations. So if I just get rid of all this so I can see... You can do this if you want. I just want to see if I can do the playthrough without doing this where necessary. If we lower this piece of land here down 3 and just build any ride we want, like so. And if we hit set to synchronize to adjacent station, and we also do synchronize with the Silverback Gorilla, 11.29 extreme, 11.68 extreme, just like that. So I can use that now. I'm actually not even too far away from getting that to the Ultra Extreme excitement. I could get it. I really could. I'm really tempted to, but let's just save it. We're on episode 27 right now, I believe. 67,000 per hour that's making. People are actually paying it as well. These guys are all ballers, man. Oh, they literally just entered the park, that's why. We probably need to add an information kiosk at the entrance in. Just so everyone's buying park maps on the way up. Because they're all new. Not long they'll pay that for, man. 66,000 that's making me. See, imagine these block breaks and like 5 different trains on that. It'd be disgusting. Right, I still need to get my guest cap anyway. I've got 1,600 to get. I'm not even at 1,600 yet. But I won't need money anymore with this bad boy in the park. Look at him go, mate. It's amazing. Favorite ride of every guest that goes on it. Wow! 300 plebs went on this and didn't even want it. Everyone's buying the photos as well. Alrighty, how are my guests doing anyway? Are we all good? Just running out of cash is the only thing. I could keep the guests in the park by lowering the price of most of my rides, but maybe we just try and... Yeah, that's the reason we would actually... Oh, I forgot to... I'm just going to leave it there now. Advertising campaign for Silverback Gorilla. Free food or drink on hot dogs. Free rides on a particular ride. Silverback Gorilla. Alright. I don't need money, so what I'm going to have to do here is actually lower the price of my rides, because otherwise I won't actually get the guests in needed. Because no one can afford it. You come into the park, you basically go on Silverback Gorilla like twice, and then you leave because you can't afford it anymore. So that can just cost $10, which is pretty cheap. And then I've got this set to... We'll set this to $7. Seafood stall. So that's a $4.50. No one's going on the Monka Mansion anymore. Monka Mansion, you can be free for the remainder of the day. Forest Frolics $12.50 as well. Set this back down to $8. And I can keep guessing my part now for like twice as long. Oh, I'm very happy with that though. 11.68. Maybe a quick Yazoo with that. Nah, I have to include the name as well. I have to include the name. Don't know when this episode goes up. It'll be after most of my other things. Let's leave that to the side. I want to tweet that later on. Finish this episode first of all. Okay, let's build some more rides. What do we have? We have a top spin. I didn't build one of those. We do need to keep extending as well. Or do I? I don't think I need to. I'm not really getting any. It's too crowded here at the moment. Although I did just lower the price of half my rides. But I've got a big park to work with, so we might as well. Roman fanfare, mate. Ooh. I probably should Google if a Silverback Gorilla is actually what the name was before I tweet the ride out. Like, hey man, name this Silverback Gorilla. I was like, what the hell's that, bro? It don't even exist. Does now. Right, top spin is open. I'm gonna do you as berserk mode. Actually, I might as well. And you're up, brother. Let's charge $3.50 for it. $3.60 maybe. Should be fine. No need for money, so I'm not worried about my gas going down. I could literally make all my rides free here to beat the park if necessary. But the running out of cash being at the highest one, I basically lose those guests. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Path is disgusting. I saw it. Let's go spectate and find it. You, don't drown. Good. Wow, it's bad. It's bad. I'm guessing it's this anyway. You can just do all that, put another dude there to speed it up, and another dude there to go free roam. This one as well is pretty bad. Suspended monorail. I want to build some garbage rides in a minute. I guess I can expand with some low-level rides. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6. See you again. Right. Okay, got. Don't have. Got all those. Full ride-wise. Gentle ride even. Let's unlock some gentle rides. And what do I still have the worst food in the country award? I'll leave it there. I get my best custom design roller coaster at some point. Okay, what have I not built? Let's build a... I've got a lot of money to work with here, so I can build any of these. Let's build a suspended swinging coaster. And I will build this... Oh, the bones are going. I'm sorry. Wait, unless I go to there and build backwards. 1400 gas, year 3. I've got till year 4 with this one, so again, we don't need to worry about anything. Right, we're at 15 feet. I don't want anything insane for this ride. Let's go for... 80 feet's a double, but I can't really do it. But let's just drop it out here anyway and just dig the land out. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then... This ride can actually just do this, can't it? Let's do that down to here. Up like that to 75. Might not make it. Let's not test that. Let's do that. 65. 45. 40 under 50. Can I do that? Can I go down 1? I can get that. Nice. Okay. And then we can come out of this. Like so. Again, we don't have to bank these ones, which is always nice. Do I have photos? I do not have photos on this ride. It's pretty rubbish, but this is a good way just to building some ride. Wow, no one screamed on that. That's surprising. Not a single guy screamed, man. Guess they're all here to go on the big ride, and now they're not afraid of anything. We're 1 forward there. I should be alright with what I'm doing here. Not with that, though. Helix down, left. 25 feet actually takes me back to the ride. So if I go forward 2 here, helix down left. That finishes my ride. Again, we get something like... yeah, wait, what are these? Airplanes. Nah, I actually really like the cosmetic look of those. So we'll go with 2 trains on this one and fire this off. Again, we should get like high, very high, high or something with this. Maybe very high, very high, very high. Or high, very high, very high. One of those combinations. Oh, so I have to keep checking that it's extreme now. I'm happy with that. Giga coasters is so fun to build. Yeah, this will be fine. Average speed of this one again will be like 21, if not lower than 21. Something like that. Yeah. And just goes back to the start humbly in there. That honestly probably won't be very high excitement. High, very high, high or something. High, high, high. Even better, actually. That's decent. I'm happy with that. Although this is the ride for... Right, 1400 gas again. It's building. Don't think I'll need much of a big queue with this one. So again, I'll just connect it there. I don't think I need to extend my park either. I think we're good. I don't think we'll get any people getting lost or anything. Okay, you are open. You have rock style too. Let's charge 7 for it. Yeah, if it gets a bit pickly and my guests just aren't really going up near the end. None of these people are going on the rides. It's just to improve how many guests can get into the park. I don't even have a merry-go-round. No, there's like no low rides either in the park, so I don't think anyone's actually going on all that. They come in, and if they're too scared of everything, it's going to leave straight away because they can't go on any rides. I don't think I have any ride in this whole park that's like low. Let me check. Oh, I've got the twist. Haunted house, I guess, is free as well. It's also got a full queue. Charge 10 cents. Oh, I've got a few, actually, yeah. We've got a few. Let's drop the price of this a bit. Get this dude in the park. Advertisements all ran out, so we'll whack this back up, and we'll get an advertising campaign running again for Silverback Gorilla. Oh, no, let's put it on the new ride. Suspended swinger. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have got ourselves a golden toilet. Yeah. Every park we're getting that from now. I don't know what to call this. Jungle diver. Everything's just jungle diver. $7. Again, no one's going to go on it because it's just at the back of the park. So all this stuff is just here now for getting people into the park, I guess. What I should probably do it to have an easy win is just turn Silverback Gorilla to be worth like $1 to go on it. It's a sick ride though, I'm happy with it. Oh, Motion Simulator's booming as well. I only have 1,400 guests. You want to go home? I'm freaking go home, man. We've been queuing for some of these things for a while. Okay, observation tower. Absolutely perfect timing, my friend. It's not there. Give me my observation tower. Thank you. Where do we put him? Again, no one's really going to go on it with most of the places where I put it, so maybe I can put it like here and connect there. I'm going to make it so the observation tower is not even the height. Yeah, this is actually a good place to put it. Entrance, exit. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, a little cute one. 150 feet. Entrance, exit. Down, down, down. Footpath in the way. Oh. Yeah, I mean, going back, I was mentioning all these tips and tricks I was given at the start. What am I doing now? Basically, all we're going to do is build rides. So we have what's known as the soft guest cap I've mentioned a lot. The more rides we have, the more people that come into the park to go on the rides. Every attraction has a certain amount of things. So once I build this observation tower, just open that, leave that at $1. I don't really need money. Oh, shit. Don't explode. Oh, my God. If that was like... I need a mechanic to that fast, actually. Where are you, sir? You're so close. Walk faster, bro. Yeah. Let's get a seafood stall. I was going for the best food in the country in my last park, wasn't I? I might try and get that. I got worst food earlier. I think I need another store, though, to get it. Seafood riders to come off this ride, you know, throwing up. Seafood in a jungle, very interesting. I mean, if that's calamari, mate, that's where I'd be going. Calamari is one of my absolute favorite foods. If I go to a restaurant, well, if they have scallops, I'd always have scallops to start. But if I go to a restaurant, it's always calamari. Calamari and lasagna, bro. Can't go wrong. Oh, that should be fine. Again, my guests are pretty hard stuck at 1,400 right now. It's not a worry, though. But I should probably build myself some gargly rides. Let's build ourselves a little plebby side friction that's like low, low, low. Just to cater to the poo heads of the part that are too scared to go on anything good. Alright. That should be easy to build. Let's drop it down here. Big turn, maybe. Firing some random S-bend. Probably won't even make that, actually. I just realized how bad this is going to be to build now. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Oh my God, it's rapid. Now that's never going to get above 10, is it? Let's go underneath the ride then, I guess. Let's throw 2 up there, and then let's turn it to the left. Dig a lot of land out, and then we'll just take this back to the start. And again, only 1 chain left just to bring it back. Rides built like this one here are actually physically impossible to explode because all their speed is gone as they come up. And that should hopefully be something like medium. It's either going to blow up or it's going to be like medium, medium, medium. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Can't bother rebuilding it. I don't build side friction coasters often, so I'm not too sure their mechanics of exploding. I did think this was a 1 train ride. It should be fine. Yeah, if that is anything that's not like medium, medium, low or something. Just be low, low, low. What? You didn't even do anything. It's freaking shit. You know, I'll take it. Whatever. I'm surprised. The ride is so bad. Just give it that, mate. Squish him in the corner. You're open, brother. Side friction coaster 2. Charge $2 again. I don't need money at the moment. I would have guessed. We've got 1,500 guests in a moment. The new era of guests will be coming in, and then obviously half that era won't be spending a shitload of the money on them. I mean, the guests that I'm probably winning these parks with at the moment are the guests that literally don't go on the expensive rides or the scary rides because they're just like cheap. You can go to them a million times. Hey, let's get a Heartline Twister in, Shilma. Have I built one of these yet in this playthrough? I think I did. Is there any way I can squish him in anywhere that's like decent? Nah, let's just whack him in here. Heartline Twister's an absolute pile of garbage. We haven't seen the Marcel Voss video of him explaining how this ride is utter garbage. Not the worst of the game, though. Not the worst of the game. Suspended twist, suspended swinging. Absolutely horrendous. But the fun thing about the Heartline Twister is it just, you know, it just goes... it just goes up and down. That's all it does. Let's do a upper transfer here. And then we'll add a Heartline roll, and then we'll just drop to there. $55 Heartline roll, lower transfer. And then let's take it underground. I wonder if anyone's ever built one of these underground before. Zero feet to 15. Here's a challenge. Anyone play this level? Try and beat the whole level without removing a tree. It's similar to like Rainbow Valley. That would be probably impossible, actually. I think there's a tree on every square. Alrighty, my humble Heartline. Give me my low, very high, or whatever trash it's going to give me. Let's follow it. Yay! Nice and slow Heartline roll in a moment. And then you're like, whoa, this ride sucks. And then you get to get dropped. And then it's actually a roller coaster for 2 seconds. And then you get a fast twirl. And then, boom, lower transfer. It just instantly stops. And then it just zips back down into the base. Hopefully it blows up. Medium, high, medium. Probably one of the worst ratings you can ever get. I wonder why this ride was built with these stats. And when designing these rides, obviously the Giga coaster and things always have like higher stats by default. Same with the wooden, in my opinion. The wooden's freaking fantastic always. And then you just get this Heartline Twister that's just so bad that, in all honesty, you should never build them. Ever. The reason I built one is I just felt like it. Where am I coming from here? Restroom 8. Oh, my golden toilet. No. Again, no one's going to find this ride. This park is so inefficiently built. It's stopping the crowdage, but like for people going on every ride, again, it's only 1,600 guests year 4. We have some harder ones coming up later, do not worry. Let's take that up. 4. Okay. Open. Let's charge $1.50 for that. Advertising campaigns, we'll fire these out. We've got 1,600 guests now. I think we're good. And it's October year 3 right now. So let's try and get ourselves the burger again. I want the burger. Shops and stalls. Advertising campaign can just go on. Let's get over on Heartline Twister, mate. I know that goes on that one. Okay. Free tentacles. And free rides on launch free fall. A lot of people feeling sick, which is about right. Let's fire in our new, wow, how many people have thrown up on this already? It's been open for 2 seconds. Oh my god. I think there's the guy that organizes that, but the amount of people walking off this that are being sick. Take your seat, friends. Oh my god, there's so many over here as well. All coming off the top spin. Mini helicopters? I had enough of those when I played Gentle Glen. Horribly whatever level. Let's just look at him again, bro. Let's just ride it again, bro. Here we go. Oh, there's no one going on it. Oh, no, it is that one. Here we go. It's on wait for full load. That's probably why it's taking a while here. I'm going to keep it that way. Where's train 3? Train 3 is actually chilling there as well. So maybe we can just remove that. Let's let it do what it wants. Here we go. Let's go with the initial camera angle that we were watching, which was this one, I believe. The sound of a fast coaster, man. I wonder what its stats would be if I actually changed the train to be the bigger train. It would be faster all the way through. Its average speed will be up a couple miles an hour. Could boost it like an extra... Could make it extreme, but it could boost it like an extra 0.3. What's this intensity? 8.84. No, it went down by 0.2. 0.02. No one's going on the slide. Yeah, I could easily have made that ultra extreme. Even the ride 2 minutes long, all I had to do is build out a little separate section at the end. We'll work on it eventually. This is probably one of the better levels, though. But this is how, if you ever want to build an ultra extreme coaster, build the Giga Coaster at the end of your park. And your goal is to just take the Giga Coaster through every single ride if you can. That's how you do it. You don't build a Giga out all the way over here. If I did that, it would probably still be like, I don't know, 10 point something, but... intersecting with other rides gives really, really good bonuses in this game. Right, we're in March year 4. I don't think there's anything else I do here right now. I think my park is good. I'm happy with it. It's added extra, no, toilets. Nah, there's people off the bench, mate. I think we're good. Lovely. The Heartline Twister needs to be colored differently. Let's just whack in a black one and see what it looks like. Black and red, man. I think this looks like if you, yeah, like look how good that ride looks. It's a pity the stats are so trash. Yeah, so I've got like a new era of guests in the park, and the rides are now so cheap that everyone's in for like absolutely ages here. So I think we are basically done. Very, very, very happy with most rides I built here. If not like all of them. Did I build any ride I wasn't happy with? I mean, the Heartline's trash. The side friction's trash. The wooden, I'm very happy with the wooden. Nice and basic. Does 8.6. So I boosted the excitement of that as well. I don't think that was 8.6 at the start. It was like 7.94 or something. Was it not? And then again, Jungle Diver, just simple, but high, high, high. I think the flying coaster wasn't the best. The Virginia Reel, obviously, is always a pile of trash, but... Hey! Brakes failure, and it didn't even blow up. It's that slow. Genuine brakes failure right there, and no one even died. So we can do another advertising campaign for the park. And I will advertising campaign my Silverback Gorilla for the... Not even the final time. I've got ages left on this park. April year 4. 3 hot dogs. 3... jungle tumbles. Everything's breaking down now. Did I get any food store yet? No, the thunder. What are we unlocking? Balloon store. Yeah, give me food. I want to get my burger. I got worst food in the country earlier. I want to revive my park with the best food. I don't think I'm going to have time right now. We'll leave the balloon store. No need to add that. We're good. All we need to do is float the 1,600 guests and we're fine. I have more than enough path to keep everybody satisfied at this guest level. So it should be fun. I wonder when we get to Extreme Heights. Extreme Heights is going to be a very, very long episode. It's 4,500 guests I need to get, but I have an infinite amount of time to do it. But I can't run advertisements, so the whole thing is just build, build, build. I have a rule on the series where I can't build multiple of the same specific coaster in a park unless I build like dueling coasters. So I don't have to always build a Mobius coaster. I could build 2 of the same. But I can also build 2 looping coasters if one's powered launch, one's like normal. With Extreme Heights, I might need to break that rule. I think I got a crap load of good coasters there, so I could probably build one of everything and do it fine. But 4,500 guests, that is not easy to do. We should be okay, though. I think we'll be alright in beating that one. But yeah, that's basically Jolly Jungle done. I hope you appreciated all the tips at the beginning. Holy Jesus, this ride is absolutely flying with guests again. What happened to the queue? Fry shop. Let's go. Come on, give me my burger. Fight is over. Yeah, hopefully the tips were helpful at all. If you need any advice on playing this game, you should just subscribe to Marcel Voss on YouTube, though. He is basically the Wooks of RollerCoaster Tycoon. He knows everything. He's like, you can learn so much from watching his videos. And when I say so much, it's not really even brute forcing. There's some cheese strats that you can get taught as well, but I think the best way to do it is just probably similar to what I did, you know, build a big coaster here, one over there. Every park needs to have one mammoth coaster. Think of every theme park on the planet that does... Oh my goodness gracious me. Every theme park on the planet, bro. Except for Chessington World of Adventure. They all have, like, some beast of a coaster, you know? Advertising campaign finished. Should I just do it again? It's Junior 4. Might as well fire it in again. No worries. And then I think we're done there, advertising-wise. What I want now is to unlock myself another food stall and earn myself my burger. Do I have any running right now? I could get the golden toilets again, actually. Pizza stall. I didn't know one of those. 11.66 before. It's still 11.66. Pizza stall? Absolutely. I'm actually craving a pizza now, I'm not going to lie. Fire that in there. Put another one right next to it. Best custom design rides, I'll take that. I think the best custom design rides, I don't know how you get it, but I think that is the best one to get in the game. I think if you can get that at any point, it shows you're decent at the game. Everything else just has a easy way to do it. Best custom design rides, bro. You know you built some beasts. Although, to be honest, I think I deserve that just for this one. Hey, they went down again. No. It's so bad, bro. Look how many guests are on it. It's just the new era of guests, like I said. They've all got so much money. So I could charge 20 euros for that basically forever. Alright, my Munkle Mansion is free, so that's fine. Mouse Tails is going to be free now as well. Enjoy. Free rides for all, July year 4. Give me my burger. Give me my burger. Yeah, I think we are eligible for it. Burger, burger. Tidiest Park Award. We have 2 running at the same time now. Let's get the advertising campaign. Can we get 3? I can get loads here. Fire them all on that. Don't think I'll run any more ads now. We're in August year 4, so the park will be beaten in a moment. But we have 500 guests over the cap. Again, you could see another thing, I guess, a piece of advice. If you're failing your guest caps, just make your rides a bit cheaper. You could charge tons for rides, but when your guests run out of money, unless you've got, in the RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 scenarios, where you've got cash machines, then you will be able to maintain those guests and charge whatever you want for the rides. Almost going to break 100 grand on this one as well here. Could have made so much money if I left everything at a high price. Any more award? Can we get the golden toilet or the burger before we're done? I have every food stall in the game, I think. All in place as well. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Please show me the burger. 102,000. Did I kill anyone this part? I definitely dropped some guy down into the abyss, but I don't have a clue where he was, so if he's still there, then... Where was it? Was it right at the start? It was like... Was it around here? No, I'd be able to spot him immediately if he was still walking around there. He has managed to find him a while back. Unless... I don't know. Park rating going down. I'm going to maybe guess that's just it's too crowded here. Or possibly I've got another pathway that I haven't done. Park's really clean and tidy. We are good. 116,000. This could be the most profitable park I've done. Yeah, I think I've had more than 117 to be honest. But I could have made 200k plus if I'd left all my prices up there. I just wanted to make sure I beat it first try. I've yet to fail one of these campaigns. It's going to happen eventually. And it'll be a bit disappointing. I will upload the video, of course, and I will beat the park and have that there. Oh, no, sorry. If I ever fail a park, I will upload the completed version of the park, and then I'll explain, or will be explaining in the video that I probably failed the park, and then you'll be able to get that as an unlisted video as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Jolly Jungle is done. say goodbye to our silverback gorilla. Yeah, my print screen's 11.68 on that, so it went down 0.2. And that is the completion of the Ruby group. 27 episodes in. People were saying, I hope you stick to the series. I mean, I've got tons to go, but every coaster I build is unique, so I can never really get bored of anything. Anyways, next up, Iceberg Islands, 1,250 guests, year 3 with a park already built. Should be no problem at all. Volcania I'm looking forward to. We get to finish off some coasters here. First of these only had guest and park value ones. And I think park value, the only one we had was Diamond Heights. It's all just been guests. So this one should be quite fun to deal with. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Have a good one and goodbye.